Hello Libra, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the year 2022 for the sign of Libra. What a crazy year 2021 has been, and I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who's been watching my content this year. Really appreciate your support, your likes, your subscribes, your shares, comments. They all mean a lot to me. So if you're subscribed, stay subscribed. If you're not, definitely hit subscribe because there's some good things coming here on the channel in 2022 that you will not want to miss. But with all of that said, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. I also do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that's not me, that's someone impersonating me. And check out my Instagram. I do exclusive content there that you cannot find on YouTube. So let's see what we have here for you, Libra, for the year 2022. All right, make sure everything is in view. We'll get right into it. I think that looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a really nice card to find here for this 2022 reading so far to start off. You know, the Knight of Pentacles for me indicates arrivals, financial arrivals, typically in your life. So, you know, this is something that the name of the game for the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady, right? Slow and enduring. The Knight of Pentacles is not something that you started, you know, yesterday or even a week or a month ago. This is something that you've been, maybe a month ago, but this is something that, you know, did not happen overnight. This is something that has been accruing, right? It's something that you've been working towards over the long haul, especially when you attach an investment to this card. If you're like somebody who invests in the stock market, or you have a home that you own, you know, it talks about like those sorts of events happening, but it's taken a long time for those things to happen, right? Hopefully that makes sense. On another level, you know, the Knight of Pentacles talks about being a hardworking, independent, or a hardworking, dependable person. So, you know, some of you, taking a look here, you have big momentum going into the year as it relates to your career and financial situation, I have to tell you. I do try to bring in messages for both love and romance, as well as career and finance. And some of you could be meeting somebody as well, just kind of giving my opening thoughts here. But the word that I'm getting here for you, Libra, is you have momentum going into the year 2022 that could really, that you could really use to use to your advantage here and build something kind of for the long haul for yourself and maybe for your family, if you have a family that you support. But right away in the middle, you have this Six of Wands. This is a card of major victory, okay? This is the second win in the suit of wands. It says you've triumphed over the, Five of Wands here, and you are now victorious. You have won the battle. You know, this person's going through a sort of procession. People are cheering them on, and it represents at some level, it can represent like public recognition, as well as you see the people cheering this person on. And so, you know, it's possible that some of you have been working hard at building maybe a social media account over the year 2021, this past year that we've been in. Some of you have been working hard at moving up the ranks in your job, and those things could start to pay off for you here as we roll into 2022 in this year ahead. So let's see what else we have going on here. In this first column here, I'm sort of like approaching this for these yearly readings as what's been going on in 2021, as well as sort of like the first third of the year. But it looks like, you know, you've been spending time here going through a transition. It could have been that 2021 was a period of transition for you, okay? You may have, some of you may have recently changed careers, changed jobs, changed locations, anything like that. If you have not, there could be momentum to do that as you roll into 2022, as you move into the first sort of portion of 2022. Some of you may be eyeing a move to a new place here, okay? And along with that, you have this 10 of Pentacles. You know, some of you, this is not for every Libra, but for some of you Libras, you've been looking to build a legacy, maybe with a partner, significant other, if you're married, a spouse, you know, something like this going on here, where you and your significant other are looking to build a legacy. For others of you, it's like you've been looking to increase the amount of money that you earn. I feel like, and this could come in a variety of ways for some of you. I was getting the word maybe contracts. It could mean that some of you are freelancers or you work for yourself in some ways. Maybe you do something on the side. Maybe you have a side hustle. Some of you may be like increasing. Some of you, I don't want to say take a second job, but some of you, if you're working for an employer, some of you may decide to take on like a passion project or a hobby or a side hustle or something like that. I don't have any wands here other than this. Well, we have the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, but I don't have any of my traditional sort of self-employment side hustles cards, but I am getting that energy for some of you. You have this Queen of Pentacles as well. Really like this energy here. Some of you really taking a look at your money, taking a look at your budgeting, your planning here as we go into 2021, and deciding that you're going to make practical choices with the money that you have, the resources that you have, the money that you have coming in here in this year 2022 as we move in. And it's interesting, we have the Knight into the Queen of Pentacles. Those cards progress one after the other. And so I feel like there's this momentum for you here, Libra. That's the word that I'm getting for you in 2022. And it feels pretty good energy that I'm feeling for you. Now, in the middle column here, you have the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Now, most of this feels like most of this for many of you, the energy here feels like momentum in career and finance, things like that. But this 2 of Cups can't be ignored. This is personally my favorite romance card in the tarot. You know, this is two souls meeting up, linking up in this lifetime. And you know, this can be romantic, but it can also mean finding the perfect business partner, finding the perfect CPA, finding the perfect person, expert that can help you in some area, some sort of partnership here, maybe finding a new friend in this year. It's a lot harder to do that when you graduate from college and you're an adult and everything like that. But, you know, it's not that it can't happen. And, you know, some of you may be finding finding a nice partnership with somebody, whether it's romantic or platonic or business or whatever it may be. You also have this 5 of Wands here. You know, it could mean that maybe somewhere in the middle of this year, 2022, really at any time, I'm trying not to attach a timeline to this because it's just such a long, we're looking at a whole year. But you could be given some sort of challenge here, okay? And this will be on your mind in the year 2022 as you move along here with this 5 of Wands. This will be on your mind here, this challenge that you're dealing with. But as this progresses here, 5 into 6 of Wands, you're clearly triumphing over whatever challenge is thrown your way in this year of 2022, okay? And sorry if I've said 2021, but in this year of 2022, there could be a challenge thrown at you that you are going to clearly work through. Now, in this last column, you have the Hermit, the 8 of Cups, and the Chariot. Look, I'm going to start down here. You have this big momentum building here, okay? I keep saying this, but this Chariot is this person, in other interpretations of the card, they're leaving a city and they're going towards the new them. They're starting a new you. You're starting a new you here in 2022, and you're picking up steam, okay? You're going for something. You're charging forward. The Chariot is another card that says, through self-discipline, you are given a major victory. It also says, as above, so below. So, as you maybe are handed a curveball or thrown a challenge here in this year, remember that you have all the tools that you need, and the cards are saying you will be favorable. Others of you here are mastering something with this Hermit card, looking towards self-mastery, realizing that the light is not only within the lantern, but it's also within you. Recognizing that you have all the tools that you need to be a successful participant in the universe, in the environment that you find yourself in. And lastly, whatever is toxic here, whatever has been toxic in this past year, in the year 2021, for 2022, you're walking away from that. Okay, you're moving beyond the toxicity, the challenges, the negativity that may have happened in the year of 2021, and you're letting go of those as you move forward into 2022. Let's go ahead and see what else we have going on here. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think. Maybe share this video with a friend. Really appreciate you being here, and check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. I may be doing stuff with the email list in 2022, so you won't want to miss out on that. But let's see what else we have here. And I'm going to take this one as well. Here. Okay, awesome. So you have Lady Venus, downloads and understandings. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So this has been a powerful card in my life, and when I used to work with clients, when I got that card, a lot of people resonate with feeling downloads, feeling spiritual downloads, spiritual information coming in. Could be a spiritual year for you. You have Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. You have Katumi, cloak of wisdom. You already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. And you have Lord Ganesh. Infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. Spiritual support, but also there's clear abundance here that's wanting to come forward. Lord Ganesh is the most abundant card in this oracle deck, which is called the Keepers of the Light. But you also have this Ten of Pentacles, which is also one of the most abundant cards in the tarot. So for many of you here, there's something as it relates to your financial situation that you have momentum on. And it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So this is pretty incredible. You have a year from now. I really feel like this is talking about how we're looking at the year ahead here. You have in the near future, and you have trust. So there's a challenge here in the year of 2022, okay? But it's minor, okay? It's almost like it may even be like a bickering of words or something that's annoying you here. I'm getting this energy of like a curveball being thrown, but you're gonna hit the ball anyway. The curveball is not going to leave you unable to hit it, right? I don't know what other term to use for that. You're going to hit the ball anyway. And so, yeah, I think through that process, you're going to learn that trusting is extremely helpful. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow. I like that for you, Libra. Really like that. So this transition, you're making some transition here, okay? You're becoming more independent. You're becoming more financially independent as you go into a new place. Whether that's literally physically getting up and moving or leaving a work situation or a career situation, you're doing something to increase your harvest with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. You can see in the background, the bushes have pentacles growing on them. They also have fruits, indicating that this person on the card is not only financially independent, but they can sustain themselves. They've grown something a long time ago that is now providing them with sustainability, with fruit, right? And you know, for you, this is big as you roll into this year of 2022. You have this Emperor card, which is, as I like to say, this is like big boss energy. This is the energy of authority, of success, of leadership, of things going well at work. And, you know, for some of you, this is also Aries energy. Like, yeah, the leader of the zodiac, but also the leader of the tarot here. And, you know, for some of you, you're taking authority over your financial situation, I feel, very strongly. You also have this Wheel of Fortune with the Queen of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of your destiny spinning. For some of you, I'm not saying this is going to be everybody, but for some of you, you're making like a transition towards something that is more in line with your destiny, more in line with what you've been wanting to do, something like that going on here. Let's see what else we get here. Wow, okay, so we have the Chariot coming in again. Wow, okay, now we have, I'm gonna keep saying wow. We have the Strength card and the Page of Cups. So we have 7, 8, 9, 10. We have a major progression of events in this year of 2022 for you, Libra. Okay, and I do have to say, with the Two of Cups and the Page of Cups, looks very good. Some of you are going to be finding somebody in this year. For me, there's no question here, as the reader, to get the Page of Cups with the Two of Cups, that's a clear signal that there's somebody who's maybe even a soul connection for some of you. Give whatever label you want to give it, soulmate, twin flame, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. There's a soul connection coming in. You've probably known this person in a past life, if you believe in past lives, that type of energy going on. So yeah, definitely looks very good. This could come as you make a transition either in your career or where you live. You have the Strength card with the Six of Wands. This is having power and courage to recognize that it's okay to be successful with that Six of Wands. And I feel like you're going to recognize this as the curveball is being thrown. I can't emphasize how important this Chariot card is for you to get it twice, which is saying that if you put your head down and you start working and you have self-discipline, you'll be given something big. You can see the Chariot leaving the city, as I talked about other interpretations. There it is. You have momentum charging forward. Let's see what else we have here. Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So, yeah. For some of you, I'm not saying that this can't happen, both of these things can't happen. For some of you, both of these pages might happen. For others of you, one or the other might happen. But you have a page indicating love, you have a page indicating money, with this Page of Pentacles and the Chariot. This self-discipline here is going to be really big for you in this year, Libra. It's really going to open doors for you in terms of your money situation. And I don't even know, this reading feels more about like financial independence than it does about like career. Like, I don't know, some of you are going to make transitions in career, of course, but the driving motivation here is something relating to financial independence or finances. Okay, so like that's what I'm getting. You have the Six of Pentacles here as well. Financial scales here, balancing out, tipping in one direction. I feel like if you've given a lot, you're now about to receive in the year 2022, especially as you have the Hermit there. Building knowledge, having self-discipline, doing what you've always wanted to do, and really fearlessly going after it here with the Queen of Swords. For a small percentage of you, what may be happening with this Eight of Cups is some of you are like letting go of like maybe an Aquarius, a Pisces, or some other air sign. And they could have that at any level of their chart, but some of you are letting go of a Queen of Swords type person. And it's interesting, you have this Five of Wands on the bottom again, showing up here. So we had this Five of Wands up here. It's really just about discipline, okay? This reading is simple in that as you have self-discipline, something good's coming in. Let's go ahead and see what the Kipper has to say. Okay, wow, so these cards wanted to come forward here. Occupation and Privileged Lady. Privileged Lady, in this case, I feel, is living a life of luxury for you. And this occupation, I feel like if you're not getting that with your current situation, you're certainly moving towards something where you will be able to fulfill that role, or you will be able to get that. Okay, so you have pathway, yeah, sudden wealth, family room, journey, courthouse. Love this. Okay, so this courthouse is very clearly the divine courts in one direction. I don't see a huge legal situation going on here. Some of you may with the Queen of Swords, but those are really, courthouse, Queen of Swords, really the only, you do have this scale on the Six of Pentacles, but I feel like the divine courts here are working in your favor, especially as you have this Wheel of Fortune, indicating that you're moving on this pathway. This pathway is your destiny. It's your true north. It's what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. You're ready to put in the work and make that happen. Maybe a trip that you're taking, some sort of traveling or some sort of like vacation or travel. You may meet somebody if you're single here. If you're in a relationship, you and your partner may be going on a nice trip or a getaway or something that like renews the relationship. You have this sudden wealth Wheel of Fortune pathway. Pretty amazing energy here. You have courtship on the bottom, somebody coming in. You see the Cupid in the background. If you're single, definitely somebody coming in saying they're interested in you. So love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one.